Hello, this is regarding predictions for the United States, USA, from around 20th of March 2026 to 22nd of September 2026. Basically, the spring and summer seasons. Um, it's going to be a grim period for the United States. By the way, you can read the predictions already published on my website, palmistankur.com. The predictions already published. This is just a small video post I'm making, reiterating the same predictions. I can show you the website. So as you can see, palmistankur.com, and here you will see different predictions for our published predictions for around 30 countries of the world. So this is the latest post I published earlier today, United States Spring and Summer 2026. And as I say, it's a grim outlook. So I can read some of the predictions. As I have already said before, you can also refer to previous videos as well as my previous posts. I expect the ruler, by which of course, mean President Trump, to either fall sick or worse in late March or April. The most probable date is 26th, 27th of March. JD Vance, I expect him to take over the presidential duties. So, a significantly turbulent period for the country's leadership. A major statements or politician's death is firmly indicated, and that could be the ruler who seriously falls ill, or it could be worse. So, I can read more of my predictions. So, discussions in the public are high in matters relating to the rulership of the country. Public ceremony related to rulership of the country may occur. The spring season itself, which is basically late March to late June, may have strong hurricanes and storms. Precipitation would be very high. Some areas could see significant fires. And so now I go back to the spring and summer, late March to late September period. So basically, this is likely to be a difficult period for the country, especially the spring period, with high casualties. It's likely to be a period of strong earthquakes and other disasters, major accidents, and probably also fall of buildings, structures, or mine accidents. Then mid-August 2026, and also probably late October to early November 2026, could bring a significant tragedy to the country. Most probably a very strong earthquake or landslide, or a huge fire, or a major transportation accident that leads to a large number of casualties. These particular time periods which I mentioned, mid-August 2026 and then late October to early November 2026, could also bring significant troubles to the ruler, whoever that is at that point of time, most probably JD Vance. So could also bring significant troubles to the ruler or the government, and the ruler may fall sick or be target of a strong scandal or severe troubles. Now, U.S., as you know, in the past 6 months has been the military has been active. U.S. armed forces have been quite active, which I had already predicted. So the expenditure on armed forces continues to be very high, as well as probably on security forces, which is police, immigration agents, emergency responders, for example, firefighters. So all these. Foreign affairs are troublesome, and the U.S. may enter military conflicts. Major realignments start in foreign relations from late April 2026 onwards, though this shift may become more prominent only in the summer and further later on in the year, especially in the autumn period. From late, now this one is a long-term prediction, in which is already actually mentioned in my long-term predictions page on my website for different countries, and you can see what are the long-term predictions for US. But one of that I mentioned it again here, given that it starts in this spring period. From late April 2026 onwards till 2033, the country is entering a period of major wars. Though, as I said earlier, just now, things will build up and not everything will be immediately apparent. Then, trade relations with several foreign countries to suffer strongly during March 2026 till March 2027. The country may not do well financially in this March 2026 to March 2027 period, and there may be one or more than one major financial scandal or bankruptcy. US dollar could see strong pressure in this March 2026 to March 2027 period. Malefic incidents highly expected at places of education or places of tourist or cultural interest, or those frequented by children, students, or travelers. There could be malefic incidents also at places of sport, leisure, relaxation, entertainment, or fun. For example, let's say a disco, that's a place of fun. Death of some major artists or prominent wealthy persons likely during this period. Some major celebrity divorce or separation or scandal pertaining to such affairs may also occur. Major transportation accidents likely in the country during this period. There is highly likely to be major aviation accident involving a Boeing plane, or could be more than one such accidents during this period. The dates 15th to 30th of April 2026, in particular 15th to 21st of April, are especially vulnerable for such a scenario. In general, till March 2027, it is likely to be a very difficult time for Boeing in terms of safety record, customer orders, as well as public image. More incidents on Boeing planes could also occur in autumn 2026. But when I come to autumn 2026 predictions later on in this year, I will publish more in detail there. And party politics may see strong acrimony, defections, and even splits. Overall, the US has entered a 1.5 decade long period of strong churn on the political scene, which may see splits of political parties, new parties getting formed and gaining traction as well, etc. So you can read all these plus predictions for other countries and further predictions which I will keep publishing on my website palmistankur.com. Remember, I have two websites. One is palmistankur.com, where I publish political predictions mainly for around 30 countries of the world, plus a world overview. And these are mainly geopolitical predictions as well. And the other one, which you're probably more familiar with if you have been following me, is astroweatherwatch.substack.com, where I publish earthquake predictions. All predictions, whether it's political or earthquake, are based on planetary alignments, planetary positions and movements, which tell a lot about everything that happens on the earth. Of course, my name is Palmist. I refer to myself as Palmist Ankur because I also read palms. I don't do it that much these days because I'm very busy with earthquake work especially, but also political predictions. But anyway, if you are ever curious about it, you can go to my third website, which I have not been updating much, yourstarsinyourhands.com, but where you can learn a lot about palmistry. There are a lot of several case studies of several famous people there, with their photos of their hands and how things play out. Anyway, this post is more about the US prediction, so I will not detract further from it. So I'm not distract you further from it. So you can either save this post, or you can also, of course, go to the website and say bookmark it there and keep following. Remember, I have several of my predictions in the past are extremely accurate, especially when they come to Iran, or as some Americans say, Iran, United States, France, and let's say India, South Korea, Japan, many other countries. My predictions are usually very, very accurate. Iran, especially, for example, it's the past couple of years, whatever has been happening in the country, I have been predicting it extremely accurately. So bye bye, take care, stay safe, everyone. Bye bye.